the sun with time to rise. Didn't bargain with the clock last night. Just let the blankets hold me where I was, till my body found its own soft light. No alarm screaming in my ear, no list waiting by the bed, just the sound of someone walking down the hallway in my head. Curtains glow a faded gold, dust is dancing in the air. Nothing urgent, nothing loud, just the rhythm of I'm still here. Let this morning take its time. I don't need to draw a line between useful and alive. Just to know I woke up is enough to survive. It's a morning without an alarm, no one pulling on my arm. If I only stretch and breathe inside this calm, that alone can be a quiet kind of charm. It's a morning without a race, no one else is setting pace. If I stay in bed and smile into this space, that's already more than Monday ever gave. Phone is face down on the table in another room, not here. If the world needs me so badly, it can wait an extra minute this year. Cattle hums a lazy song, floor is cool beneath my feet. I don't rush the boiling water, I don't rush this tiny treat. Toast pops up a little crooked, jam gets on the countertop. Weekend doesn't need perfection, just a place where time can stop. Like a sunlight, find my face at whatever gentle pace. I don't have to earn this rest just by doing all my best. It's a morning without an alarm, finally mine. I can let my sleepy thoughts untangle in their time. If I never change out of this lazy mind, that's okay. Today I'm not a product, I'm just alive. It's a morning without a script to obey, no one marking if I'm on my way. If I only make my bed halfway, that's still proof I chose a softer day. Whisper very soft, I don't have to catch up all at once. I don't have to be impressive in the sun, I'm allowed to be a quiet kind of one. I can drink my coffee while it's hot, let the dishes wait inside the sink, why not? Weekend doesn't have to heal the whole plot. Gentle fall back in. It's a morning without an alarm, just this breath. I'm not running from some invisible test. If the only thing I manage is to rest, that's already something my weekdays never get. It's a morning without an alarm, here with me wrapped in blanket, loose and lazy, finally free. If tomorrow pulls me back into the stream, I'll remember there was once a day like this. this chord glows and fades. Like warm steam rising in a quiet kitchen. I measure out the coffee slowly, watch the grounds fall grain by grain. Little mountains in the filter, tiny hills against the plain. Water waits inside the kettle, not complaining, not on fire. No one shouting from a doorway, no time left, you'll now be late. Bare feet on a wooden floor, morning light along the tiles. For the first time in a long time, I'm not brewing for a trial. Let this coffee take its time, let the dripping set the rhyme. If it's slower than my week, that's exactly what I need. Coffee, I don't have to rush today. I can stand and watch the steam just drift away. If it cools before I take my first small taste, that still means I had a moment I could waste. Coffee, I don't have to rush at all. No alarms or meetings breathing down the wall. If all I do is lean here, let it fall. Drop by drop, that's still a kind of call. On the fridge, the crooked magnets hold the ghosts of busy days. Receipts, notes, a lost appointment, all the don't forget displays. But this morning they're just colors, blurred behind the rising fog. From the mug that waits beside me on this slightly shaky log, I pour slowly, hear it whisper as it fills the waiting cup. Like a river into harbor, telling ships their time is up. Small content hum as you pour. Let the world run on screens, chasing clocks and brittle dreams. In this kitchen for a while, all I have to do whisper, very soft like talking into the mug. I used to drink you standing up, half awake and half in shock. Now I'm learning how to stop, let you cool before I walk. Final close back into her, closer to the mic. Coffee, I don't have to rush here in my hands. Reminds me that I'm not just all my plans. If I sit and watch the patterns in the steam, that alone can be a weekend kind of dream. Coffee, I don't have to rush, then I'll see. Maybe life can share a slower cup with me. If Monday pulls me back into its speed, I'll remember there was once a brew I let be. Spoon taps the cup once, kettle cools. One last Rhodes chord like sunlight on the table. Wait. There are clothes across the chair back, books asleep on wooden floors, dishes waiting in the sink like tiny quiet open doors. There's a towel on the bed frame, bag half sipped from yesterday. Once I'd see this as a failure, proof I'd lost along the way. But today I stand inside it like a painting I could own. Every object is a sentence saying you are not alone. Let this chaos stay right here. I don't need to disappear. I can be inside this scene, even if it's not all clean. I'm leaving the mess just as it is today. Let the papers and the pillows softly stay. If I sit among the clutter and feel safe, that's a kind of order in its own strange. I'm leaving the mess just as it is for now. I don't have to earn a quiet house somehow. If the only thing I straighten is my brow, that's enough for this small weekend vow. Once I rush to hide the edges, fold the blanket, clear the shelf, so no one could see the corners where I came apart myself. But these socks beside the nightstand and the mug from Tuesday night are the evidence I made it through the days that didn't feel right. I sit down between the piles on the rug, cross-legged still. Let my back rest on the sofa, not on what I should fulfill. whisper, very soft, like talking to the room. You held me when I came home late, when I cried into the plate, when I dropped my heavy weight on your floor. Thank you for not needing me to shine, for letting all my broken still be mine. I don't have to fix you to feel fine. Ooh, gentle fall back into humming. I'm leaving the mess just as it is tonight, letting every scattered corner hold the light. If I only choose to treat myself more right, that's cleaner than these walls have ever been inside. Leaving the mess just as it is and see I can still drink water, still feel free. If Monday needs a tidier version of me, weekend can be where I simply let things be. Quiet floor creak as you lean back against the sofa. One last Rhodes chord hanging over the mess, then gently fading out. Bigger than deep and a wind, like exhaling as you finally drop the bags down. Plastic candles in my fingers leave a small red line on skin. Little proof that I've been moving through the world and back again. Oranges rolling in the corner, bread and milk and something sweet. Nothing fancy, just a Monday that I stole back for my feet. Stairs creak softly as I climb them, breath a little short but calm. In my chest a tired engine, in my hands an open palm. Let these bags hit the floor. Let me rest behind the door. I don't need a bigger win than I made it back again. Grocery bags in a soft afternoon, sunlight laying across my living room. If all I do is unpack and hum a tune, that's enough to call this day in bloom. Grocery bags in a soft, slow day, fruits and cans in their quiet, simple way. If I only cook something small and stay, that's still more than always running away. Receipts sleep crushed in crumpled pockets, coins roll out across the mat. I kick off my heavy sneakers, feel my shoulders slowly slack. Tomatoes line up on the counter, green leaves leaning in a glass. There's a rhythm in these gestures that says you are here at last. I rinse the dust off from the lettuce, hear the water's There's a small release of strain, light humming over the kitchen sounds. Let the sunlight find the sink. Let my heartbeat stop to think. I don't need a perfect plan, just this kitchen and these hands. Grocery bags and a soft afternoon, leave their rustle echoing in the room. If I stir the pot and watch the steam plume, that's a tiny spell against the looming gloom. Grocery bags and a soft warm light turn this simple meal into a quiet rite. If I sit and eat alone but feel alright, that's a kind of weekend miracle tonight. Whisper very soft, like talking to yourself while cooking. I bought enough for more than just in case, like I might still take up a little space. I don't have to earn this grocery cart. It was already proof of my moving heart. Gentle fall back into humming. Grocery bags and a soft afternoon, just mine, piled beside the chair in crooked lines. If tomorrow I forget this gentle time, tonight I'll taste it slowly, bite by bite. Grocery bags and a soft warm day at home, tell me I'm allowed to stay, not roam. If the week ahead feels heavy as a stone, I'll remember I once fed myself alone. One last Rhodes chord like late sunlight on the floor. Distant cars passing, a bicycle bell, faint birds. Like tying your shoes at the door, deciding to go out for no reason. I don't have a place I need to be, no reservation, no one waiting up for me. Just a jacket and some half-tied shoes, and the kind of light that turns the sky to blue. Sidewalk cracks remember older days, weeds still growing in the narrow hidden space. Storefront windows trade their busy signs for a softer sleepy glow along the blinds. I pass the bakery that's almost closed, smell of sugar hanging in my clothes. For once I don't feel like I'm behind, I'm just walking at the speed of my own mind. Let this evening Lights wake in little trembling rows. One by one they bloom in amber glow. A cat slips through a narrow garden gate, like it knows that I'm allowed to be this late. Bicycles leaned against a wall, carry dust from all the weeks I don't recall. Apartment windows start to flicker on tiny pockets where exhaustion puts its coat back on. A child's laughter from an open door pulls a small smile I haven't felt before. Not because my life is suddenly right, but because I'm not out running it tonight. Soft humming as you keep walking. Let the sunset fade to gray. I don't have to save the day, just to feel this cooling air on my skin is answered prayer. It's an evening walk just for me. No agenda, no productivity. If I stop to watch the clouds dissolve and leave, that's already more than all the tests I weave. It's an evening walk just for my feet. Let them wonder where the quiet corners meet. If I circle back with nothing but relief, that's a kind of treasure I can keep, can be. Some occasional single notes, like street lights and sound. Whisper very soft like thoughts while you walk. I used to think that every hour had to build a bigger tower. Now I'm learning how to give time that simply lets me live. No big change in who I'll be, just a softer way to see that this body on the street is enough with moving feet. Final closer to humming. It's an evening walk just for me, almost night. Windows glowing with their yellow quiet light. If tomorrow pulls me back into the fight. Like sinking into the sofa with no plans, no pings. I put my phone face down and far across the room, not where I are. Let the notifications blink shallow just for me. No appointments hiding in the dark. No unfinished half-done tasks to mark. The clock still moves along a wall, but it doesn't sound like blame at all. Every second feels like breathing space, not a race I have to chase. Let this evening loosen time. Let my heart beat, set the line. If there's nothing I must do, can I learn to just be too? It's a night no one hurries me through. No one knocking on the door of what I should do. If I only sit and let my thoughts move slow, that's already more than most nights ever know. It's a night no one hurries me along. No voice asking why I'm not yet strong. If I rest in all the places I feel wrong, that's the softest kind of healing. I belong. There's a blanket on the sofa, I pull it up around my thighs. Streaming shows ask, are you still there for once? The answer's yes, and that's alright. Mug ring stain the little table from the times I drank too fast. Tonight the tea is staying warmer because I'm not racing past. Books have corners gently folded where I'm meant to come back soon. Now I open one at random and just read until I lose the room. Lightly as you read. Let the hallway stay half dark. Let the world be far and sharp. Hear this quiet wraps my knees, says you owe no urgency. It's a night no one hurries me to speak. I don't have to summarize my week. If I only sigh and listen to my heartbeat, that's a story that no deadline can delete. It's a night no one hurries me to stand. I can let the remote slip from my hand. If I fall asleep before my thoughts are planned, that's a rest my busy brain can understand. Whisper very soft, like thoughts drifting before sleep. No one's waiting for a clever line. No one's counting how I spend this time. I am not a list of what got done. I am someone still allowed to be just one. If I do nothing special all night long, maybe that's how I remember I belong. Final closer to the mic. It's a night no one hurries me at last. All the rushing voices fade into the past. If tomorrow pulls me back into its cast, I'll keep this quiet scene inside my chest like glass. It's a night no one hurries me to be anything but someone breathing simply me. If I drift to sleep with lamplight on my sleeve, that's the kind of weekend mercy I believe. lights blink in slower patterns. One by one they start to yawn. Billboards lose their shouting colors, fade to whispers before dawn. Curtains open just a little, let the cool glass touch my skin. I can see the tired rooftops holding up what day has been. Tiny windows in the distance, square and yellow, soft and small, each one like a quiet sentence saying you survived it all. Let this city go to sleep, let its engine sink down deep. I don't have to match its speed, I can just stand here and breathe. There's a city sleeping outside my window tonight, all its restless neon slowing down its light. If the world can rest its bones and close its eyes, maybe I can learn to trust the softest sky. There's a city sleeping outside, and I see I'm not the only one who needed to be free. If the buildings get to stop their endless plea, then maybe it's not selfish to let go for me. Traffic sounds are growing distant, like a tide that's drawing back. Only once in a while a siren breaks the thin and silver black. On the balcony next door, someone takes their laundry in, hangs a final shirt inside, shuts the sliding door with a gentle spin. A lone convenience store sign still glows green against the street. Tiny island in the quiet for the ones who can't yet sleep. Let the sidewalks lose their rush, let the crossing drop to hush. If this city can grow still, maybe I can say I will. There's a city sleeping outside my window tonight, trains like slow thoughts running out of sight. If the rails themselves can rest from all their lines, maybe I can loosen my own worried spine. There's a city sleeping outside, soft and warm. Even towers need a pause before the morn. If the skyline's allowed to not perform, then my heart can take a break from every storm. Whisper very soft, like you're talking to the view. Office floors have gone dark now, empty chairs and silent vows. Somewhere someone dropped their bag, let their shoulders finally sag. If this whole exhausted town gets to lay its burdens down, maybe I can close my eyes without earning any prize. Final calls. There's a city sleeping outside my window, and I feel it's breathing underneath the quiet sky. If tomorrow starts demanding how and why, tonight I'll let this drive skyline be my guide. There's a city sleeping outside, holding me in a way no words or people really see. If the streets can rest from all their history, maybe I can let this weekend cradle be. Very soft, light from another room. Ooh, like lying on the bed, staring at the ceiling, refusing to open the calendar app. There's a corner of the evening that the calendar can't see, where the squares and little numbers haven't yet laid hands on me. Pajamas on, the lights are low, mug half empty by the bed. All the emails wait in silence on a phone that's face down dead. Laundry folded in a basket, plans still scribbled on the wall. But this hour is a blanket thrown across them all. Let this moment close the door to the question of what for. I'm not ready for that weight. I can give it one more wait. It's the hour before I think of Monday, where I'm allowed to let my heart beat straight. If I never open up the week's display, that's okay, tomorrow finds me anyway. It's the hour before I plan and promise no new goals to stack upon this softness. If I only lie here breathing honest, that's enough to call this weekend flawless. The clock hand reaches toward the line where today will tip to next, but I treat each passing minute like a quiet sacred text. I read nothing, I post nothing, I'm not trying to improve. All I do is feel my body, learn a slower way to move. There's a shirt hung for the morning, bag half ready by the door, but they're just like distant islands from this small forgiven shore. Soft hum as you look toward the door, then back at the ceiling. Let the to-do stay unread, let the future leave my head. Every second I don't plan teaches me I still can stand. It's the hour before I think of Monday's face, before I put my armor back in place. If I sink a little deeper in this space, that's a quiet kind of self-made grace. It's the hour before my name is called again, before the messages come pouring in like rain. If I let my shoulders fall and just remain, that's a win no spreadsheet has to explain. Whisper, very soft, like talking to yourself in the dark. I know the morning's gonna come with its questions and its sums. But right now, I don't belong to the clocks or to the strong. I belong to this small bed, to this pillow under head, to this breath that isn't sped. Gentle fall back into humming. It's the hour before I think of Monday, just one thin slice of time before the race is run. If I wasted doing nothing, having none of the right routines, I've still already won. It's the hour before I let the week back in. Curtain half closed, lamp light soft on skin. If tomorrow doesn't go the way I dream, I'll remember there was once this in between. Clock's still ticking, a little louder now, but you're sleepy. Like warm steam rising in a quiet kitchen, I measure out the coffee slowly, watch the grounds fall grain by grain. Little mountains in the filter, tiny hills against the plain. Water waits inside the kettle, not complaining, not on fire. No one's shouting from a doorway, no time left, you'll now be late. Bare feet on a wooden floor, morning light along the tiles. For the first time in a long time, I'm not brewing for a trial. Let this coffee take its time, let the dripping set the rhyme. If it's slower than my week, that's exactly what I need. Coffee, I don't have to rush today. I can stand and watch the steam just drift away. If it cools before I take my first small taste, that still means I had a moment I could waste. Coffee, I don't have to rush at all. No alarms or meetings breathing down the wall. If all I do is lean here, let it fall. Drop by drop, that's still a kind of call. On the fridge, the crooked magnets hold the ghosts of busy days. Receipts, notes, a lost appointment, all the don't forget displays. But this morning they're just colors, blurred behind the rising fog. From the mug that waits beside me on this slightly shaky log, I pour slowly, hear it whisper as it fills the waiting cup. Like a river into to harbor, telling ships their time is up. Small content hum as you pour. Let the world run on screens, chasing clocks and brittle dreams. In this kitchen for a while, all I have to do is smile. Coffee, I don't have to rush, it's mine. Not a fuel, but a friend in liquid time. If I spill a drop along the counter line, that's just proof I'm living, not a crime. Coffee, I don't have to rush, just breathe. Wrap my hands around the mug and let it seethe. If I never post, produce, or try to lead, this small warmth is still a quiet kind of need. In a linen monologue, whisper, very soft like talking into the mug. I used to drink you standing up, half awake and half in shock. Now I'm learning how to stop, let you cool before I walk. Final close back into her, closer to the mic. Coffee, I don't have to rush, here in my hands. Reminds me that I'm not just all my plans. If I sit and watch the patterns in the steam, that alone can be a weekend kind of dream. Coffee, I don't have to rush, then I'll see. Maybe life can share a slower cup with me. If Monday pulls me back into its speed, I'll remember there was once a brew I let be. Spoon taps the cup once, kettle cools. One last Rhodes chord like sunlight on the table. Wait. There are clothes across the chair back, books asleep on wooden floors, dishes waiting in the sink like tiny quiet open doors. There's a towel on the bed frame, bag half sipped from yesterday. Once I'd see this as a failure, proof I'd lost along the way. But today I stand inside it That's a kind of order in its own strange. I'm leaving the mess just as it is for now. I don't have to earn a quiet house somehow. If the only thing I straighten is my brow, that's enough for this small weekend vow. Once I rush to hide the edges, fold the blanket, clear the shelf, so no one could see the corners where I came apart myself. But these socks beside the nightstand and the mug from Tuesday night are the evidence I made it through the days that didn't feel right. I sit down between the piles on the rug, cross-legged still. Let my back rest on the sofa, not on what I should fulfill. Soft hum as you slowly sit on the floor. Let the vacuum stay asleep. Let the dust stay soft and deep. I don't need to scrub my space just to take up a little place. I'm leaving the mess just as it is today. Let the do-list watch from far away. If I breathe inside the room I used to hate, maybe it will learn a kinder. I'm leaving the mess just as it is, and then when the guilt comes knocking once again, I'll remind it that my worth is not the trend of how spotless I can make the weekend. Whisper, very soft, like talking to the room. You held me when I came home late, when I cried into the plate, when I dropped my heavy weight on your floor. Thank you for not needing me to shine, for letting all my broken still be mine. I don't have to fix you to feel fine. Gentle fall back into humming. I'm leaving the mess just as it is tonight, letting every scattered corner hold the light. If I only choose to treat myself more right, that's cleaner than these walls I've ever been inside. Leaving the mess just as it is, and see I can still drink water, still feel free. If Monday needs a tidier version of me, weekend can be where I simply let things be. Quiet floor creak as you lean back against the sofa.